spoke, sir. Allowed it for time. I asked a member here, the city council, if he could ask you before we started, if we could take a moment of silence for Miguel, for the court, especially for the simple fact none was mentioned at that time beforehand.
If you
Anybody would allow that? Can we take a moment of silence for Miguel?
Yes.
Concluding on, I would just like to move just a little bit more time, even if it's 30 seconds or a minute to what I have going here. My first act, I have two petitions also. My first one is the act regulating housing and real estate agencies, which is supposed to be in part two of Mr. Gary Jackson. This is why I'm speaking for that in that part of Mr. Jackson. So this is actually Mr. Jackson's petition, and mine is dealing with the body camera.
so if you want, I will substitute his name to speak during the second time that you signed up.
That's for a particularly different issue, sir. This is for his issue now.
Okay, then we can let him speak then.
Okay.
Cavalier Management Holding has violated various real estate agency, various tenants' nights and pool Ridgeway obligations as to inspectors and tenants' rights. Cavalier Management, Cavalier Holdings have illegally obtained loans
Intentionally raised appraisal rates in dilapidated properties. The next one.
Dual Real Estate has violated foreclosure procedures in which noticeable of publications was never been an issue, violated open meetings laws and blanketing to secure property. Dual Real Estate does not have any intention of providing habitable conditions as to tenants or business in the city of Pittsfield. Evidence of court proceeding and need as to why for Gary Jackson and Lamar Talley.
And also concluding that, we'd just like to point out the fire that happened on Lincoln Street the other days. Is the management company was Cavalier Management. I know there was no record of inspection or anything done on that building. As far as the city, where we was trying to speak before we were ushered out of here without our time to speak, we could have spoke about that with something on prevention on those issues. But people don't seem to want to listen to the people that are here in the city that see these issues before they're going to happen. Thank you.
Can we get your name and record for the,
Gary Jackson,
and your address?
74 Union Street, Apartment 1, Pittsfield, Mass.
Thank you. Alina Estrella.